Hey, welcome. How you doing? I'm Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot. I'm going to do another relationship reading because I forgot to check which side I'm on. And after this, I swear I'm going to remember to do that. Okay. I did kind of take a bath and unwind after that last one. It was kind of heavy. It was very heavy. It was extremely heavy. But I'm not back in my pajamas, y'all. I'm not even going to lie. Okay. So this is funny because I'm all I'm already feeling a very strong personality. I don't want to say forceful. Very strong personality coming through, maybe wanting a reading about something. So I'm curious to see which signs I pull right now. I have a guess. I have a guess. Wait, where's my things? Oh, here it is. Sips tea. Here we go. Because you know why? It's like this is a perspective relationship, I think, and one person's like, don't. Because normally I will pull, okay, here's this person on this side and this person on this side, and we talk about what kind of character they are, and this person's like, I don't need you to tell me about me. I need you to tell me about them. I know who I am. Don't tell me about me. Tell me about them. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you about them is to the best of my ability without intruding or being like an interloper, like what I'll do is send out the little call and whatever their higher self wants to do or whatever granny's watching out for them. Whatever is spiritually legal is that's what we're gonna do here. Okay, but no, I won't tell you about you. I can skip that part, and I know you don't mean to be rude. You just don't have time for it. So, and then I love that. I live for that. I love that you know who you are. So, shout out to you for shouting out to me before I even pulled those cards, because let's not waste the time, right? Okay. Cancer's coming through again. Cancer Libra relationship. Look at that. Cancer Libra. Cancer Libra relationship. Cute. Hopefully. So you either have both of those in your chart, or maybe even you have a Libra moon and they have a Cancer moon or something like that. But sorry I haven't pulled any cards yet. I'm kind of you're okay, hold on. I'll put a timestamp when I get there. Let me pour some more coffee here. Oh, that's nice. So I feel like there's got to be some sort of an odd couple theme going on today, because I feel like y'all are an odd couple as well. Look, I have to kind of figure out who you are sort of as compared to them. So I'm going to pull a couple for you. Don't freak out. It's going to be okay. I won't say anything about if you're very private. We can work with that. We can work with that. Let's see over here. I'm gonna guess which one is which. And I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing with you, because it's nice to have a sense of humor about ourselves, especially if we're someone who doesn't waste time and doesn't mince words. You already know that already. What's over this? Elder? That came out earlier today. No, was that yesterday? I don't even know what day it is anymore. Okay. Let's go. Here. Oh. One is more ready than the other. Why? Hi. Whoever you are, you're a very creative person because the Starman Tarot couldn't wait. I feel like the Starman Tarot comes out a lot for me for Cancer because Cancers can be very gifted as far as the etheric realms, or very gifted as far as being lovers. So if this is a relationship, you might just be like a very gifted lover who is also clairvoyant, who is also incredibly intelligent, quick-witted, hard worker. You pay attention to the details. You're very brave. You're very strong. Like, you're very guided. Maybe you're guided by guardian angels that help you along your path. And you've already learned, like, how not to waste your time. So I live for that. Okay. What you could work on is maybe it's not what you say, it's how you say it. This person that, aww, you hurt their little feelings, you hurt their little feel goods, their little feel bads, their little, aw, or this is, you're the other person. Yeah, I could see this easily being, well, there's water on both sides in both your charts. Water, earth, air. Water, fire, earth, all of them. But heck of water. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of emotions here. So it's like, you know how if someone you can't stand says something mean to you, like it means literally nothing. But if someone that you're in love with says something that they see as disrespectful, it's like the whole world comes crashing down. The whole world comes crashing down. Like all their hopes and dreams of you guys being together and getting married and doing all of this, which is what they want, by the way. And I think over here, God, I'm getting that song. Say something, I'm giving up on you. And I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you. Anywhere I would have followed you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Say something. So one of you needs to like say something, but not fighting. Like be vulnerable and tell the truth. Say, maybe you were taught to not be vulnerable. Maybe you were taught to be like the big strong man and you don't talk about your feelings and you worry about how everyone else is doing first, and then at the very last of that list is you. Or you're just like the Mr. Rogers type. Like I'm seeing this as upright King of Cups, just like absolute gem of a man. Or this could be a woman and you have such a big heart, but you don't necessarily wear your heart on your sleeve. And you don't let your emotions get in the way of building your fortune or making decisions. Maybe you've been very hurt in the past, so that's why you don't let anyone waste your time. Like with you, like you don't have to tell me about me. Or if this is over here, whoever you are, you're very powerful on both sides. This elder, you're the emperor, you are the empress. You honestly don't need a mate. But it would be nice. Like you could run the world yourself, sure. But wouldn't it be nice to have that counterpart? I think you both want this. You're both patient and unforgiving in your own way, so let's not be too critical of each other. It's like this person's older, yet they're emotionally a little more immature. Why? How? How this person's like younger but kind of smarter, but also yet more emotionally mature. And yes, men can be more emotionally mature than women, but here we have the Empress and the Emperor. Is this person just so caught up in their job of running the world and their duties and their responsibility that they forgot Maybe they forgot to say, I love you and I don't want you to leave, so I was grasping on a little too tight and I'm sorry. Or maybe I was trying to control so much over here that our love got caught up in that control and this person felt like they had to like break away and cut free or whatever. But they're thinking we could try this again. And I think it is an odd couple in that, like, star-crossed lovers, like Romeo and Juliet. With that song, this is like Romeo and Juliet to me. I remember hearing that song for the first time in the grocery store and I started crying. It's not often that you hear something on pop radio that like makes you stop, that like in the grocery store, that was like obviously this kind of raw, vulnerable, emotional. I went and bought it on iTunes. I was like, work for writing an amazing song. But he did the duet is with Miss Christina Aguilera. I'll put a link to that below. But it's very passionate and it's very vulnerable and it's very honest. It's like this person needs to say, I want to start again. I love you and I don't want to do this alone. And this person is like, I love you too and I'm afraid. Maybe this person's not allowed to be afraid. Like, I don't know what that means. And I want to cry again. Sorry, move through that a little bit. But they feel panic. They feel panic. Why? Where's my fear deck? Mysterious force. What's the deep fear here that they don't want to say, that has nothing to do with you, that they have to work through? So what I'm pulling has nothing to do with like reality or what happened. It's more like what their deepest fears are keeping them back in this, however, because I think you're both kind of keeping each other back, or yourselves. What's that? Judgment. So it would be like like their deepest fears is that you leave them. Their deepest fear is that you don't come back, or that you never say something, or that you never say you love them or something. What's your deepest fears that has nothing to do with them, that you need to work through? It's just you like the fast life. You are okay with moving a mile a minute. Maybe they come from the South where people talk really slow and you, even though you're compassionate, you like are just, that's who you are. That's who you are. And you're afraid that your lifestyle or the who you are is just too fast for them. Like, not because of anything that's wrong with them, just because you know yourself and you know that you can't stay in one place and you're always learning and you love um, sharing your wisdom with others too. So what can you do here? What can you do and what not to do? What to do, what not to do? How about that? Where's this? Okay. So you don't have to reinvent the wheel here. Yes, you're next level. Yes, you are like new everything, new everything. But this is going to be an old-fashioned romance when it comes down to it. And it's going to be what you want, what you need, and what they want and what they need, how you feel and how they feel. The time has come, the walrus said, to talk of many things, of shoes and ships and sealing wax, of cabbages and kings. Combining unusual ideas is at the heart of creative thinking. The ancients mixed soft iron with even softer tin to create hard bronze. Gutenberg combined the wine press and the coin punch to create movable type and the printing press. So you two are, when you come together, you're like greater than the sum of your parts. So I don't know if this is because you're about to have some crazy, amazing, magical children together. Or, hold on, what does this person, what to do, what not to do? You know, so in that case, an old-fashioned commitment, romance where it is, you know, it's an agreement. You talk out what you want and you agree on it. It's not one person lays down the law or says, this is what it says in this book. That won't work here if you are that one, that very linear thinking, what was it, Libra, right? Or, I don't know here. What does this person have to do? What should and should not? Okay. This person can't run away from this. They can't. They can't out want this love. It's like they want to manifest loving someone else and it's not working out for them. And this idea of who they need to be with has got to go. So, how do they do that? Get this little guy here. How do they do that? Oh, remember that that they can do anything they want, even if they feel hurt. Like someone here, maybe both of y'all feel really, really hurt. There's something that this person said that really, really just wounded this person, and they're afraid that it's going to happen again because, like I was saying, they think so much of you that when you say something mean, it's like they feel like they've lost their head, like you cut their head off. You know, maybe you're from different cultures where you speak to each other differently. But this person has everything they need. They have the power to break away from that fear to say, I love you and I need you. This is interesting because they both know that there's differences here. Like I was saying, this is what would happen in Romeo and Juliette if they didn't die. If it wasn't the ending where they both died, like what if they lived? You know, what kind of actual life problems would they have to work out with being with each other, coming from those different families, you know, that hate each other and want to kill each other? What to do, what not to do for the both of them. This goes for the both of you, what to do, what not to do. Okay, well, that answers that question. There's fear here because, like I was saying with Romeo and Juliet, there is, with the Decca records, I think there might be some like old boys club mafioso background family type situation, maybe on both sides, maybe, oh no, not mafiosos, the one to wipe each other out, or they're fighting for power or something like that. But keep it quiet, keep it secret, keep it to yourself for now. Whatever y'all work out between yourselves, you need to do it alone, secretly. Like if this is like West Side Story, you're not going to tell your best friend who's going to get it leaked, who's going to get some other guy riled up, and they're going to come around with a gun like, who you seeing, who you messing with? Like, that's my sister, that's my cousin, that's my blah 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 blah. Fill in the blank, fill in the blank. Hold on. So how do you do that? Let's go cat tarot to be like stealth mode with this. So the first baby step would be accepting it, that you love each other, and saying something. If you're the one that's the stalemate where you haven't been budging and you've been avoiding it, I feel like this person avoids it with their movement and this person avoids it with like staying still and meditating, and it's both avoidant. It's both avoidant and it's breaking both y'all's heart. And there's this dynasty that's missing a king and a queen, like an emperor and an empress. There's this dynasty in the ethers that's missing its emperor and its empress. So what do? Yeah, there's the say something, cut the bullshit out. Don't pretend like you don't know what's going on. Don't pretend like you're not in love with them. Is this upside down? No, it's not. Hey, enough with the misery. Enough with the misery. Come on. Are you really that confused? Is it really that confusing? Or is it the world that is confusing? It's like, did you find love in a hopeless place? Yeah. You might be in a war zone. You guys need to tune all of that out. You need to tune all of that out. With the Queen of Swords, it's like making a head over heart decision where maybe you wanted to have your family involved and it breaks your heart that you can't. It breaks your heart that you can't trust your friends or that you can't share this awesome news with them that you guys have finally come together. But that's sure enough what it has to be though, okay? Right now. So yes, you say something to each other, the head over the heart. It's you know that you love them. They know that they love you. That's the truth. There's a new chance to speak the truth to each other and it will bring you victory and success. But you need to steer clear of letting anyone know who might be a big mouth, who might be connected to someone shady, who might still be about that life, whatever that means for you. Okay? Today, tomorrow, next week. What's that? Uh-oh. Is one of you married? Oh no. Okay. Buried the lead there. Sounds like a lawyer. Are you married? Well, go ahead and get divorced there, okay? Go ahead and get divorced there. Go ahead and call your girlfriend. Get divorced, call your girlfriend, call your boyfriend, call your whatevers. Think Papa was a Rolling Stone. Maybe you're a Rolling Stone a little bit too, but it's time to boss up and say something. So if you're married to the wrong one, it's time to get a divorce. If it was lingering and you were letting it go, it's time to get a divorce. It's like today, it's not even a decision at all. Let's see, do I decide to choose the person I'm in love with and be happy for the rest of my life in my own home, in my own bed, in my own family, in my own dynasty? Or do I just kind of exist and keep moving so I don't have to think about my feelings? It's like soon enough. Like by next week, y'all are going to be sick of it. You're going to be sick and tired and fed up. And you'll figure it out, Romeo and Juliette. I'm glad you didn't die. I'm glad you're still alive. Maybe you both had quite the adventure since you met each other for the first time. Maybe it was a youthful love, a puppy love, and it was never able to flourish, but you surely fell in love and you surely are in love. You surely will end up together, but you might need to keep it quiet for now. So they are going to have to break it to whoever they're married to, or you're going to have to break it to whoever you're married to, that you can't do it anymore. Look at that. That's the key. The honesty here. The honesty here is the key. There's the Empress again. Wow. This is phenomenal. It's an impossible situation, but like if this isn't love conquers all, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. And you'll be rewarded for that with good fortune, with good luck, with this pure kind of innocent love that's totally the opposite of whatever else the marriage was, whatever that marriage is. Wow. Uh, by the way, this came up in the last one too. If you don't want to get pregnant right now, use protection big time. Use double protection. Get on the pill and use the condoms because this is Big time. Big time love, marriage, pregnancy, and everything. And it's really only going to work out if you guys decide to be monogamous, take that route. You know, you're not going to have common law emperor and empress running a dynasty. But this dynasty is based on mutual love and respect. So these are love babies here. They're not just children to, churn out the next whatever, fill in the blank. But it's going to take vulnerability. It's going to take honesty. And it's going to take secrecy. Just for now. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. This is the beginning of a beautiful thing. The rebirth of a beautiful thing where you both have to be a little bit more courageous and you a little more honest and a little more vulnerable. This one's going to have to slow down a little. This one's going to have to speed up a little. But once they meet in the middle there, it's just, it's beautiful. Don't give up on each other, please. Just say something. Okay, thanks for watching. That was an interesting one. Libra Cancer, I'm going to leave it there. I believe in you. I believe in this relationship. I think y'all do too. It's just time to really be honest with yourselves and each other and the wife or husband. Okay, you can do it. It's all about courage. Courage is the key to your fortune. How about that? I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you for the next one. I'm Walker, and this is Dance Walker Tarot. Bye bye.